Hey, what's up? Here's an update on my auto-captions plugin I've been making. All right, I'm in Final Cut Pro and all I got to do is click here and then I'll select my audio that I exported from my project. And we'll do this short one right here. And click continue. It'll go really fast because it's a short little clip. Okay, so we're having some trouble with this position here. And so it's not there now, but I'm going to drag it down. It'll actually start off down here at the bottom, which is good because I think most people are going to be moving that down to the bottom. Okay, so that's fixed, and then I need to match my frame rate. There we go. Okay, now another problem. Oh, let's make it a different color. And the color picker still is having trouble showing up behind it, you can see. So that's another little fix before I launch. And then let's select a new font. Oh, that looks like a good one. All right. Oh, another thing it needs is line spacing. It's missing. I told the developer that, so they're working on it. Okay. Now we're good to go. We can hit open, and you know it asks me to select my library. But in the past, if I enabled this title setting, and then I would click open, it would give me an error. But I'm not getting that error anymore. They fixed it. Yes. Okay. So and here's how this works. I'm basically going to select how many words maximum I want in one line. So I'm going to go up for this wide angle video. We'll go pretty big. Let's go like 8 or 7. All right, and then I'm going to say how many lines do I want. I want let's go maximum 4, and you'll see that it's made some of them with 3 lines. Okay, let's move this up a little bit. There we go. Okay, then, oh, I'm making this for vertical video. So let's switch over here to vertical video, and we actually want to come down to like 3 or so. And then max number of lines, let's increase that, and let's bring it down. It doesn't look quite centered on the X, but they're working on that as well. That should be fixed soon. Okay, so we'll just take a look at each one using these little arrows. Okay, that looks good. All right, now I can click on Open in Final Cut, and I'll select my library where I want to save it. And then I will minimize this to move it out of the way. And I'll open up this new project. I'll select all, and I found out that I don't need to deselect this. I can just Command A to select all, Command C to copy, go back to my project, go back to the home, and press Command V. All right, let's see how they match up.
What's cool with this blur is we can animate this angle and amount. So we'll go back to the beginning and...
Uh-oh, why am I not seeing them? Ah, okay. I think this version, yep, they're down too far. Okay. All right, so this version, they were testing out something, and so it doesn't include the fix on here. This is way too low. So like this preview makes you think it should be down there, but that messed us up. And so we'll actually come up to about here. There we go, and it should be in there. They've been giving me, the developer's been giving me a couple different versions to test, like, hey, does this version have that bug in it? And how does this version look for positioning? So this version they gave me was to test out a certain bug. But the other version I've had before has this fixed so that so wherever you put it here, it actually looks like it in Final Cut. All right, hit OK, open in Final Cut, choose that one. Yeah, let's replace it. All right, now let's try this again. Copy it and go back and paste. All right, that's better. Still
What's
a
cool
little
with this
bit low.
blur is we can animate this angle and amount. So we'll go back to the beginning and we'll set a keyframe for amount and angle. And then we'll move towards the end and...
All right, that looks pretty good. So it's coming along really well. This first version I'm going to hopefully release next week. Fingers crossed. And I want to show you what I have planned for it in the future. All right, so here's my roadmap. Oh, I need to add something to that. What was it? It was line spacing. Okay, so these are some things that need fixed. Okay, and then version 2, one of the things I really want to do is have this auto wrap so that no matter what, if you're in vertical or horizontal, it'll just automatically wrap the number of words so that it doesn't get cut off on the sides. And I apologize for that Trump impersonation. Okay, I also want to add like face, outline, glow, and drop shadow. And that looks like this right here. So we'll have all these, you can add an outline and you can add, or you can change the face of the font, you could do a color or a gradient, the opacity, you can blur it, and then of course glow and drop shadow. And these are all, let's minimize this. Those are all the same kind of, these are all the same kind of text options you have in Final Cut Pro. See, outline, glow, drop shadow. All right, next in version, oh yeah, so that's kind of the gist of version 2. Then version 3 gets real fun. That's when we'll be able to start adding like different animations, different color for the spoken word or a box behind the spoken word. I also want to be able to select how many words at a time show up. So, that could be like 2 words at a time or 1 word at a time. And as the person speaks, that word is shown on the screen. Okay, well, there is, if you're interested in seeing a few more future ideas, here they are. And if you have any ideas that you don't see here, let me know and I can add it to the roadmap and we can build it as we go along. So next week, keep an eye out for it. I just need to make the product demo video showing how to use and a tutorial video showing how to use it. But it's getting really close for version 1, which is perfect for basic captions. All right, man. Have a wonderful weekend and happy editing. Bye.